Akbari Gate is named after the Emperor Jalal-ud-Din Akbar in the 16th century. The Akbari Gate is located on the eastern side of the walled city. Like many of the gates, it's dilapidated over time, but was renovated under British Raj. Akbari Gate is famous for its market Akbari Mandi, which is named after the eminent Mughal Emperor Akbar, giving it significant historical value. Akbari Mandi boasts grains, herbs, spices, and household items.
Normally there's a lot of traffic. Now I'm the one holding up the traffic. Oh, bless. Wow, when they tow a car in Pakistan, they get that car out of here. It's much more comfortable. Beep, beep, beep. I think he saw me do that. So we're driving through the outer cities of Lahore in 5 o'clock traffic. And if there's any complaint you can have about Lahore, it's the congestion. But strangely, if you have somebody going through on a bicycle, and I see babies sleeping in their mom's lap, and there's sort of this crazy calmness to the chaos, which after a while you get used to it. You get used to it, and you know how to navigate yourself through it, and it sort of becomes like a very loud white noise.
Lahoris are known to be foodies, and the ancient cuisine does not disappoint. The traditional das kulcha, which dates back to the Mughal era, can be found inside of Akbari Gate. And when I heard that only one shop sells it, and I walked, I took rickshaws, and find it I did. So this is an exciting moment because I'm about to eat bread, das kulcha, the famous bread that dates all the way back to the Mughal Empire. And it virtually disappeared after partition when everyone dissipated from this area. And now the only place you can find it is right here at Chowhata Mufti Bakir. And it took me a few days to find it, but now I finally have. Zahid Butt, the owner, is the only person who still makes this bread. And it's just plain old flour with some special ingredients. And you eat it with chickpeas and this loufre, which is basically a fried pastry with chickpeas inside of it. That is superb. And I can see why Lahoris claim that people come from Amritsar. Thank you. Shukriya. I'm being well looked after here. People come all the way from Amritsar just to eat this das kulchas. So this is so evil because it is fried, just pure fried bread. This is l'entrée, which is served alongside of it. This is not a carb-free diet, but it is fantastic. It's like a savory donut. You really have that super fried taste that everyone loves. But there's no doubt I'll walk this off today in the bazaar. Khalifa Bakers is a family-owned business which was established in 1925, and it is extremely famous for its sweet treat, naan khatai, an almond biscuit. Entering the Khalifa bakery is not for the meek. It was like walking into a Manhattan deli with mobs budging and elbowing their way to the counters. Assalamu alaikum. Ek box mehrbani naan khatai. Can I try it?
Yes.
Mehrbani bhai. Being polite gets you everywhere in Pakistan.
This is Khalifa.
Lovely.
You check.
Wow. I have read so much about this.
Thanks.
I can imagine dunking this into a hot cup of tea. It literally melts in your mouth. I'll be taking some of these home to my little girls. Extraordinary. Look at that, you can see a whole almond. And almonds are supposed to be very good for you. That was worth it. It was worth queue jumping and everything. Shukriya, bahut shukriya, bhai. So I'm waiting for my box of Khalifa non-Kitai biscuits, which are chock full of local almonds and the most famous biscuit in all of downtown Lahore. People come for miles to take these boxes out for gifts or to eat them themselves. And I'm waiting for my box right now. A girl can't wait all day for a box of biscuits. People are so eager, they're just jumping right in front of me. I feel. Despite how polite and kind people are, you do have to be assertive if you want to get anywhere. So I just budged in a bit. Because I do want my biscuit. I budged for biscuit. I feel a bit like a cheapskate only buying one box. Shukriya. Wow, almost hit me in the face. I better get out of here with my soul intact. When I was told about pigeon flying contests, I had no idea what was in store. What a spectacular and surprising event, considering that pigeons, which English people call rats with wings, are the most intelligent species. I never knew pigeons were so intelligent and so emotional. And I have to say, even I got emotional when I had two pigeons in my hands and lifted them up and they flew into the sky straight from my hands. I don't think my two little girls have ever been more impressed by mommy. So we're about, I don't know, 9 stories up. I don't know how many stairs I came up, very narrow stairs with very low balustrade, and Ollie has just told me that he hopes that this holds us. That's really comforting. Anyway, back to the pigeon. Do you know the history about this pigeon competition and how pigeons became part of the family?
Yes.
How long ago did this happen in the walled city? How long has this tradition been going on?
In fact, pigeons have very close association with the Muslim societies. Even we go back in the history, we found that in Baghdad, first time a Muslim ruler used pigeon to send messages. In fact, the passengers keep pigeons with them and travel hundreds of kilometers, and when they reach their destination, they flew back pigeon to their homes.
So the family knows that they've made it. Okay.
Exactly. But right now, they are keeping pigeons for gaming. There are 4 type of games they used to play. A high fly pigeon, they flew in high fly pigeon game. They flew their pigeon early in the morning with sunrise, and pigeon keep flying in the sky till sunset, and the winner is who remain long time in the sky.
So that's how they win. They're not racing.
No.
It's the longest flight.
Longest flight.
And the highest flyer.
And highest flight. And in the second game is low fly and umbrella flying. Oh, in this game, pigeons keep flying around umbrella, at a low and visible height. So the longest time, the pigeon take the longest time while flying at that
Takes the
spot,
trophy.
you take the trophy. The other game is racing pigeon. Racing pigeon, people take their pigeon to a spot. For example, people coming from Gujranwala and Multan and other cities, they come Lahore and release their pigeons. And jury sitting back to their hometown, wait for pigeon, which pigeon come back very fast.
200 kilometers.
200 kilometers approximately per day. So that's the third game is racing pigeon. Just a
You
soft
have to get
hand
used to
at
the
your
bird.
left
And
side.
this is crazy dangerous as well. This is so dangerous. Like, I would never let my children go down these stairs. I don't want to fall over on camera. Oh, wow, you've got some really beautiful aloe vera plants.
Aloe vera. Aloe vera, we call it Kawar Gandal. Kawar Gandal.
Can I take a little piece?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, look at that. That is
It's
so
very useful
great.
for skin.
Yeah. I have a little thing on my skin right now. Look at this, so lovely. Oh, this amazing aloe vera. I'm gonna take it home and put it on my face
In
tonight.
Punjabi, we call it Kawar Gandal.
Kawaganda. When I get home tonight, I'm gonna put this on my face.
Yes,
Good for your
yes,
face.
yes.
Okay. Can I hold one? I feel a little bit nauseous. My goodness. Oh wow, that's pretty fancy. I'm not sure if I can do that. Oh my God. I never thought I'd be scared of.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Here?
Yeah.
I don't want to drop him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what they say, one bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Is worth more than two in the bush. Oh, this bird knows. I never realized how intellectual pigeons are. But they feel everything. And they've got this very intricate sort of internal tracking system. It's quite pretty, and he matches my outfit. Look at that. Look at this color coordination. A matching pigeon. We were meant to be together, you and me. We were meant to be together. Have you won a high flying? Is this one of the champions?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is a champion bird. Look at this, you're beautiful. Do they name the birds? Do they have names? Lucky. And she's got lavender eyes. I've never seen a pigeon up close. Do I sound funny to you, my accent? Do you know I'm a foreigner? I'm the enemy. I'm the enemy. Remember, your fighter pilot will have to go after me. Will you send a message to my children back in Oxford? Tell them Mommy misses them very much. They would love you. This bird is really pretty. It's got lavender sheen to its wings. Do you see this up close? And its eyes are lavender. I've never seen lavender eyes. It's incredible. Wow, you're really amazing. I never knew pigeons were amazing. In England, I hate to say this. I shudder to say this, but in England, they say that, can I say this to you? Can you be open-minded? In England, they call you a rat with wings. Now I know that is so far from truth. You're glorious. You are nothing like a rat. Well, you might be as smart as one. Wow, she's getting used to me. Oh, I can see they have a calming effect, don't they? They make you feel calm. They're very calming. I'm gonna let you go now. And I'm not afraid to drop you because I know you can fly. You're a champion high flyer. I give him back to you. Whoa, for him it's like, goodbye, little Allah Fez. Where's my one?
Inside Akbari Gate is a historical place where the famous Guru Devji converted him to Sikhism. And since the house was touched by his feet, it was elevated to the status of a Gurdwara. The house is now a private residence, but the owners have kindly placed a portrait of Jagat Guru up, and they allow any devotee off the street to enter and see it.
So this is Dharamsala, and this is part of the Sikh religion, and I'm entering an incredibly sacred shrine. They've asked me to cover my head, obviously, and you do feel that it's got huge historic significance because this actually even predates the Mughals, and it gives really great perspective about the history of the walled city, and it also gives you tremendous understanding of all the various religions that reside right here in the walled city. So in this room, Guru Devji came, and this is where he lived, in this home. And he is hugely revered in the Sikh community. You see the painting here. This dates back to 1510. And I'm going to make an offering out of respect for the Sikhs and for Guru Devji, who stayed here. And the history of the walled city is really incredible, and it's staggering to think about all the powerful empires that came through and were defeated. Even today, the Pakistani community deals with oppressive external factors, but yet it thrives and it survives. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm in this sacred place, and I feel I should just sit with the history of this room and let it sink in. So the Sikhs really did have a rough go under the British Raj when the British came in, and the massacres at Amritsar are just one example of many, even some in Kashmir. And the Sikhs were defeated thousands of years earlier, right here in the walled city. Pakistan and the walled city, the Sikhs and the Muslims and the Christians all live peacefully together. And there's lots within the walled city. It's amazing, it's magnificent to see all the various places of worship existing and coexisting to date. Despite that bloody history, you still have this shrine. And just down the road, a mosque. The Muslims and the Sikhs here in the walled city live peacefully together. I feel the same today as they feel. I feel the same. I might lie down with those chickens. So Cameron, thank you so much for having us in your home.
Kirsten, you're absolutely welcome.
Thank you. It's an honor, and it's a gorgeous house. It reminds me of the walled city a little bit. Tell me about Akbari Gate. What's the most sort of interesting aspect? You must have a feel in your mind for each one of these.
Yeah, so each place, for instance, Akbari has that spice market, which we call as one of the biggest in the whole of Asia. And these are the spices which brought English to come and you know,
to come and
take
invade
over.
your country.
So,
Those are some good
and
spices.
Exactly. These spices still are as bright and as aromatic as they were.
They
It's slow. As we know, conservation work is not easy, but we have been able to establish a model and taking it, replicating it from one gate to another and then to another.
So what are our next 3 gates that you're going to tell me about?
Next will be...
You're going to help take us on this
Yeah,
journey, because no
okay,
one knows better than
sure.
you, the walled city.
We'll go on the site, but Sheramala Gate and Rang Mahal is going to be one of them. These are the areas which we are going to take up in very near future.
Inshallah.
So-
Okay, great. Thank you so much,
Very
Kamran.
welcome.
And I'm looking forward to going through more of the walled city with you and hearing more about the gates.
I'd love to do that.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thank you, inshallah. Thank you so
No
much. As I walk out of the 5th gate, Akbari Gate, it has brought me over to the eastern side of the walled city, where the Mughal most recognized by the West, Akbar, is named after. And even though I am learning a most valuable skill by traveling through the walled city, which is how to stand against a crowd and make your way to all of its splendor, the people there are every bit as sweet as a non-Katai biscuit. And they always make me feel so welcome. They even thank me for being there. And they always ask me one question: what do I think of Pakistan? And my answer remains the same: I love it.